Cool, let's do it.
Hi James, hi.
Hey mate, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Awesome, right. So, question one. Tell me a little bit about yourself. So, as a person, as an athlete, anything you want.
I'm currently doing my A-levels at Bartholomew School.
Yeah.
I'm doing a BTEC Sport and Business. I play rugby for Bicester.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, playing at club level. I was called up to play county, and I have done previous experience as coaching before.
Yeah, fantastic. So, how old are you?
I'm 18.
18, brilliant. What position are you for rugby?
I'm a flanker.
Oh yeah, 6 or 7?
7.
Yeah?
I would like to play 6 though.
Yeah. Awesome. What made you want to start coaching? What made you go for that transition?
So as I said before, I did train with the youngers at my club.
Awesome.
And so my supervisor said, look, you're doing a really great job. I think you should go pursue this as a career.
Yeah.
So now I'm here, and I think it's
a
great opportunity.
Yeah. Do you think you can manage playing and coaching at the same time? Because obviously they're very different things. Do you think that you can utilise the benefits of one and apply it to another?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think if I use the knowledge I have from playing the game, actual rugby, I can use that to train the players. Yeah,
awesome. Cool. So when you were saying about you'd like to use the traits and skills you have as a player, how would you handle feedback? So obviously players handle it very differently. Some people are a bit more arm around the shoulder, a bit more personal. Some people don't mind being shouted at and have a bit of a kick at the backside. Yeah. Where would you say you lie first of all?
I would take feedback as a positive, even if it's just negative feedback.
Yeah.
Because I think that negative, it tells me something that I could improve on. So if I find something that's bad, I'll just improve it on my next session. And if the negative's mostly bad, I try and tell them what I can do to be better.
Yeah.
And I think if they know what's best, how they want to be trained.
Can you identify people's personality quite easily? Do you think you can understand who you're talking to relatively quickly? Because that's something with coaching.
Yeah. I think I try and find out who's the best personality in the first training session, who's the leader of the session.
Yeah, fantastic.
And try and work on that after multiple sessions.
Yeah. Well, how would you give me examples if someone was really a bit more shy, a bit more introverted, but you saw all of a sudden they weren't putting their hands up when they were receiving the ball, or their pass off the left, they might be taking an extra step, just delaying the play a bit too much, and you need to say something, but they're typically that head down guy just trying to fit in. How would you go about it? Would you stop a drill? Would you pull them to one side? Would you say something in front of everyone? Talk to me how you would
I think I would stop the drill,
but
then get involved as well. Go through the drill. So if they see me doing it first, I think they'll be less nervous.
Yeah, good.
And do it themselves.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. And then if you had someone that was a bit more extroverted, how would you try and sort of rile them up and try and provoke a reaction? Would you be a bit more careful with how you worded things? Because some players don't mind a bit of a kick up the arse, and probably shouldn't say that, but kick up the backside, they don't mind being called out because they see it as a challenge to rise to. Some people don't. Some people are a bit more outgoing, but might just want a word to the side. How would you go about man management? Do you think man management is individual to each player? Do you think it can be done in selected personality types? How would you go about that?
I mean, I personally wouldn't want to do it individually because I think that just singles a player out. I think at the start of a session, I think I want to identify myself as the leader.
Yeah, I like that.
They listen to me.
Yeah.
And so if everyone listens to me, there's no higher ups, no singling out. And they all just
100%.
work together as a team. Yeah,
fantastic, How would you go about opening lines for communication to players to approach you? Would you want to be incredibly approachable as a coach? Would you want to have certain boundaries, whether it could be times during the week or times before and after sessions? How would you go about being accessible as a coach? Because some players might want to talk about a few things, but they may not necessarily want to do it in front of an entire group. How would you make yourself accessible?
Yeah, so after every training session, I would try and I'd ask them, has anyone got any questions for me? And I'll be available after the session as well.
Yeah, brilliant.
I will also drop them my phone number if they need to,
cool.
if they feel comfortable talking to me in person.
Like that.
Just so it makes it more easier for them.
Yeah, sweet. Okay, nice mate. What 2 words would your players use to describe you as a coach and why?
I would say a team leader and charismatic.
Okay. Yeah.
Just because I like to get involved in the training sessions as well.
Yeah, fantastic.
So I like to go through, just so they don't like think of me as too high of a leader.
Yeah.
I don't want them to think, oh, like a boss.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I'll see them as like another teammate that they can rely on.
Okay, interesting. Do you think that how old are the people that you're training?
It was year sevens.
Year 7. Okay, cool. So is that under 10s?
No, more under 12s,
Under 12.
13s.
Okay. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. Yeah, nice. What do you think the biggest thing is with that age group that you think that they need to be working on? Is it the fundamental skills of catch and pass? Is it tackling? Is it organisation? What do you think?
Yeah, fundamental skills. Like most of these people have not played rugby before.
Interesting. Okay.
And I think people need to start playing more rugby because it's a dying sport.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
I think by doing these training sessions, like they'll get more interactive.
Yeah. Why do you think people are stepping away at the moment?
I just think it's too physical a game.
Interesting.
Like
okay.
there's more people more interested in football, aren't they? Really. And I think parents are more scared of their children getting injured.
Yeah.
And football's more safer, really.
Yeah. Depends what you play. It's cool. So okay, interesting. What are your weaknesses, do you think, as a coach?
I would say rapport building.
Yeah.
They are year sevens, they are younger than me.
Okay.
Maybe I would try and talk to them as like an adult, but they are just children.
Difficult, isn't it?
Yeah,
really
they
hard.
understand.
I think that's something that comes with time though.
Yeah.
So I'm 26 now, I'm at an age where most of my mates have got like young kids and they've got young families, nieces, nephews, etc. And like these are people that probably 2 or 3 years ago, or like even maybe a bit further back than that, 4 or 5, whatever, that I would never think would be working around kids, but it's just something by osmosis. The more you do it, the more you get. You understand what they respond to, don't respond to, what they're into, what they're not. So it's just something that I think comes with time. Yeah. It's very difficult trying to gauge yourself as well. Do you think about how you speak, like how you would, do you think about how you would, if you were using a demo, what terminology you would use, what vocabulary you would use?
Yeah, so it'd be much more simpler for the year sevens.
Yeah, I like that.
They just have no knowledge of the sport, really.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Okay, sweet. No, I like that. That's a really good strength to have. Because I think what you find, particularly as you go older, you'll get guys that might be really good at senior level. They might have coached like Nat 1 and in semi-pro setups, and they'll go and help a mate out and go to the local under 12s team. They're talking about transition and high-low tackling and kick returns and escort policies, whatever. And it goes way over there. So that's a really good skill, and it's such an easy 1% to get. Just knowing your audience and just immersing yourself in it, and it's something that comes with time. What do you think your strengths are as a coach?
I would say problem solving.
Yeah,
so
brilliant.
Year sevens, they make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
And I think just going through the activity that we're doing, just going over it again, it's much more simpler for them, and they understand it much more easier.
So you can progress and regress on the spot, is what you mean?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Do you find that the sessions ever run as you want them to? Is there always...
No, absolutely not. I spend more time on activities, and sometimes we may not do what we want to do. I'd rather them not master a skill, but become good in the skill.
100%, and just clustering everything and just trying to cover. I like that a lot. Okay, brilliant. And then finally, how do you plan on keeping the team motivated?
I would say praise.
Okay, interesting.
If they do an activity well, praise them. If they don't do it right the first time, allow them to do it again until they get it right. Okay. And then just praise them again.
Where do you stand on praise? Would you only praise a good outcome, or would you praise negativity? Or not negativity, just like a subpar result?
Right. I would praise them the same. Yeah. But I think I wouldn't really want subpar to be praised as much.
Yeah. So would you praise the effort more than?
Yeah, I praise the effort more.
Good.
Absolutely.
Good answer. Okay, cool. I like that a lot. So that's one thing that again is really difficult, because when you see people trying, you want to give them a bit of a nudge to keep going. Praise the effort and try and find positives in what they're doing well. Yeah. But as you were saying before, the end goal has to be the end goal, because you don't want I know it's a little bit controversial at the moment, but everyone isn't a winner. If they want a big kick on in sport, and you need to be praising the good and praising the effort, but at the end of the day, we always want to keep the needle moving forward. So if they're dropping underneath, you've got to find ways of raising the performance. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Awesome, mate. Right. Have you got any questions for me at all?
No. All
No?
right, thank you.
Brilliant. Cool. Really happy with that.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean.